Ah, Commander. Captain Thackeray said he'd be sending you my way. I'm Exemplar Calden. As you're aware, the Shining Blade has been fighting the Mersat for a long, long time. Studying them too. And we've recently made a breakthrough that might help us turn the tables on the White Mantle.
We can use all the help we can get. Go on.
Being that this isn't your first run-in with Jade Constructs, I'm sure you're familiar with Spectral Agony?
Yes. I've had the pleasure of having my insides torn apart by that particular magic.
The Mersat's ability to phase between our world and the Mists allows them to tap into magics unobtainable in the mortal realm. Spectral Agony is the pinnacle of this ability, and we think we found a way to harness a form of it for our own use.
You've reproduced the powers of the Mersat?
Yes. Well, in a sense. With some limitations. You see, unlike a Mersat or their constructs, you can't phase between our world and the Mists at will. But while close to death, you've already got one foot in the Mists. At death's door, as they say. Using remnants of Jade Constructs, I fashioned a sigil that allows you to cast Spectral Agony when you're near death.
I try to make it a habit to avoid those almost dead moments. But this does sound intriguing.
But I'll warn you, the longer you tap into this power, the more it will pull you into the next world. Use it wisely. Once you've had a chance to familiarize yourself, come see me if you'd like an advanced demonstration.
Such a small fishing village. I hope the families are able to recover from this. Nice and neat.
Wait, where are you going? Can't just...
We
Oh,
heal as
damn
one.
it.
Ah, it's the commander. Come to complicate my day even further, have you?
Logan asked me to check in on the Seraph's operations here. What's going on? I heard a commotion earlier.
Oh, that? That's nothing. Just a little raw, seething frustration let loose. I'll be fine. I've been tapped as the civilian envoy for the Seraph supply line operations here. Keeping pace with them is challenging. But someone's got to build the crown for all these resources once the war's over. Every last item will be accounted for.
Very patriotic of you. Looks like things are running smoothly around here, though.
The Seraph is a well-oiled machine when push comes to shove. They didn't waste a moment once the attack was sprung. The Bazaar is probably the most secure location in Lake Doric. I doubt the White Mantle will have much luck seizing it. That's not to say there isn't lots of work to be done if you want to chip in. As you may have noticed, I only have 2 hands.
Maybe later. I'm on orders from Thackeray to recon the rest of Lake Doric before we plan our next move.
By the 6. It's
Very
the
well.
White Mantle.
Tell the captain that his supply lines are well looked after. And watch your back out there, Commander.
Buster! That looks good. Buster! A Centaur camp. And they're gearing up for something big. I wonder if Logan knows about this. Pressure. Not enough energy. A house? All the way out here. At least it's well fortified.
wonders of this world of living.
Sadra's Haven seems to be holding itself together. We'll have to make sure this stays out of White Mantle control.
Commander, are you reading me?
Go ahead, Timmy.
Get ready for the dragon battle to end all dragon battles! A steamy wing fist to icy face jaw fight to the death! It's Jormag versus Primordus!
Am I to infer...
The experiment was a success, and I'm having the heart of Omad's machine delivered to Rada Novus. With it, I should be able to see the eternal alchemy and manipulate the dragon's energies to pit them against one another. Spencer's research is continuing to pay dividends.
I haven't had the best track record guiding members of this guild, so I'll say this as a word of caution. Scarlet.
Okay, A, I'm not a dragon minion, and B, the lives we'll save are worth the risk, and I think you might agree with that.
I do. Just be...
You know what? It feels like I shouldn't say that. I bet a ton of stuff can go wrong. Bye!
You're back and in one piece. I assume you have a report for us.
Indeed. The Seraph have the Bazaar well secured, but the Mantle's making gains elsewhere in the region. Sadra's Haven is definitely a target. We should send some support that way.
I'll try to get a detachment out there as soon as possible. What else?
The White Mantle have taken an interest in New Loamhurst, as well as a heavily fortified house in the forest north of here.
If it's of interest to the enemy, it's of interest to us.
I also stumbled upon a Centaur camp in the woods northeast of here. It appears they're working with the enemy.
Centaurs? I'll escalate this intel at once. I appreciate your efforts, Commander. Thanks to you, we're a little less blind in this battle. While you were scouting, we heard that the White Mantle have taken Fort Avenia, bolstering their eastern flank's defenses. Worse yet, there's some sort of magical storm forming over the fort. We can't risk a frontal assault. There's supposed to be a Shining Blade agent stationed in that area. One well-versed in the art of sabotage. I think the two of you could do a lot of damage together. Go track down the agent. See if you can do something about the White Mantle who occupy that fort.
That looks valuable.
Damn jade constructs. They hit like a stampeding centaur.
Careful now. What happened to you?
I was undercover inside Fort Avinia when those filthy cultists took it during the surprise attack. They caught me inside trying to free Seraph prisoners. Took a hit from one of those jade bows while I was trying to escape. Then this storm appeared. Might be from the bloodstone shards they're storing in there.
Logan sent me to help deal with the White Mantle in the fort. What can I do?
You can help me finish my mission. There's still a number of Seraph prisoners inside that need assistance. There's also plenty of opportunities for intel gathering and good old-fashioned sabotage, if you can avoid detection. I can cloak you in a powerful veil that will give you the appearance of a White Mantle soldier, but there are some limits. The guys won't hold up to close scrutiny, so don't take any drastic action if any Mantle are watching. Be careful inside. Especially around those jade constructs.
I will. Stay safe and out of sight. I'll return soon. The Seraph made it out, and the White Mantle are going to have a lot of cleanup.
Good work. Those soldiers' families will be relieved to see them alive. Get back to Captain Thackeray and report the good news. I'll stay and coordinate future raids.
The scouts tell me the White Mantle leaders in Fort Avinia are in a scramble. I'm guessing we have you to thank for that?
I rescued some Seraph soldiers while I was inside. They may have overheard some intel while they were under guard.
We'll debrief them immediately. Good work, Commander. We're winning this war. We're almost ready to turn our attention to Caudicus. But before we act, we need to strengthen our hold on the region.
I like the sound of that. How can I help?
I need you on the front line supporting the Seraph's efforts. Do whatever you can to ensure our victory.
Understood. I'll do my part.
Return to me when the tide is turned. And take care of yourself out there.
Will do. See you soon, Logan.
God won't come back. Finally come. The pains of this world are fleeting.
Hello, stranger.
Greetings.
flesh.
My pleasure.
This is my chance.
Most likely, the Mantle are determined to resist.
I've done what I can. The White Mantle threat isn't completely contained, but we should be ready to make our move on Cauticus.
Perfect timing. Jenna, that is, Her Majesty, has requested our presence in the throne room. We couldn't have held off the mantle without you. I'm sure the Queen wants to thank you personally for your efforts. Never fails to strike me as strange to see a Char invited to the throne room. I'm glad it's you, though. Go ahead and make your way up to the palace. I'll meet you there.
Finished with that.
You don't scare me.
Captain Thackeray, how are we doing?
The tide has turned, Your Majesty. It's only a mop-up operation now. Thanks in no small part to the commander here. If I could have been out there more.
You served your kingdom well, Logan. That's that.
Your Majesty.
What of the head of this snake?
Running home to die in his den, the slippery serpent. I'd say we should just torch the place and rid ourselves of him. But there are still innocents at the manor. Canuck and a detachment of Shining Blade are there. They're waiting to... well... Canuck wants out of his obligation to me, and I won't stand for Codicus seeing another sunrise.
I should go then, to ensure justice is served. And just in case.
I agree. And I have someone who could be of great help to that end, Commander.
I can lead you in. I know a way. Some tunnels behind the manor.
The daughter of the villain? I see a few issues with that.
Anise.
But any help is welcome.
He also might be going home to unleash his contingency plan. He's desperate. And trust me, when Codicus is desperate, he's dangerous.
Well, if anyone would know about that. Logan, take the Seraph and make sure no one slips out the front. We'll remove the disease surgically, following Lady Beetlestone's intimate knowledge of her dear father's secret paths.
We?
Yes, child. I'll see you there and be right by your side, as the commander said, to ensure justice is served and just in case.
Anish, you should stay in Divinity's reach. Demi is a friend. A capable friend, not in need of supervision.
Oh, of course. Whatever the thrones will. Get to it then, everyone. You have a snake to behead.
Logan, a moment before we shove off.
Sure.
Rytlock and I started a new guild. With you up and about again, I was wondering if you'd like to return to the fold. But in Dragon's Watch.
Interesting proposition, Commander, but I think I have other plans. General Soulkeeper came to see me the other day and offered me the position of Pact Marshal. I didn't, well, at first I didn't think it was for me, but my injuries and today, well, my eyes were open to, my role here. Her Majesty has always been the kind of person to do things her own way. It's time I started doing the same.
It's a great honor, and you deserve it. Have you told her yet? I imagine she'll be disappointed.
I think she'll be just fine. Have a safe mission. See you on the other side.
are some hidden tunnels that'll bring us up into the manor.
Yeah, I've actually been this way before. Are you okay?
I thought it might come to this one day, but being here again... Anyway. Up the stairs, to the left. We'll either run into Codicus coming out this way if he's fleeing, or find him in his library if he's making a stand. Hold up.
This
These
is
certainly weren't
interesting.
installed the last time I was here. Codicus must have upgraded his security. If the information from the Dermond Priory is to be believed, I suggest silently getting by, or picking them off one by one. But maybe the Vigil way is best, just run in sword swinging.
Over here.
Countess! What are you doing here?
You know, I gave it some thought and decided that Canuck had let Codicus slip through his fingers before. I couldn't leave it to chance this time.
We should catch up with Canuck and make sure that doesn't happen then. What's his position?
She doesn't know. The Shining Blade lost contact with Canuck and his men hours ago.
Anise, is this true? Why didn't you tell me?
Subterfuge, Commander. I enjoy that Sylvari snark, but our mission is Codicus. We can waste time arguing, or we can go assess the situation.
If Canuck is harmed, I'm holding you responsible.
This mission is bigger than one soldier. Lead the way, Lady Beetlestone. Quite a few of the dogs in here. Did you have a plan,
Let's do
milady?
this.
Good plan.
Tybalt once told me, use the terrain to your advantage, especially when the terrain goes boom. These munitions are one of the things I found that made me leave. Who knows what horrors he's amassed since I left.
The pains of this world are fleeting.
Carry on without me.
Let's do this.
Pressure. guessing we follow the bodies.
Shining Blade. Tortured.
Commander, I'm sorry I didn't mention Canuck and his men earlier. I have a million things swirling in my head.
You're on a mission to eliminate your own father. I think it can be forgiven.
It's that, but also, if we come across Valette, please let me try to talk to her. She's my friend. And family. Maybe I can talk some sense into her.
How hopeful the young are. She's beyond your reach, child. She's a traitor and a criminal. She'll get no respite here.
You'll have to go through me.
Shh!
Bring in
You
the
hear
last
that?
one. This man has confessed. He's no longer in need of his tongue.
Here, I can pick the lock.
All must confess! Be freed of the burden of your secrets before we free you of your life! Thank you. I'll show myself out!
Canuck!
Hello, Commander. If you'd be so kind as to help me kill the rest of these criminals.
Excellent. More have come to confess. Get them, but save their respect for my ear.
That all of them? Looks clear.
Good to see you, Commander. Hopefully we can finally finish this and I can be out from under that horrible woman's thumb. Oh, hi, Anise. I didn't see you standing completely within my line of sight.
To think I almost missed you.
Have you seen my father? Codicus.
Brutish man with aggressively unsettling facial hair? Yes. He seemed upset that he wasn't on the Crichton throne. To the extent that he was... Is he really your father? I'm so sorry.
What was he doing?
Well, he was consuming bloodstone his lackeys gathered from the explosion. He might be unrecognizable to you, my dear.
I stopped recognizing him as my father long ago. He should move before he turns his scorn towards civilians. He'd rather see Kryta burn than not rule it. fix? Who blew this hole in the barn door?
I'm afraid that was me. Thought they'd have fixed that by now.
Workers from Codicus's carnival.
On recon.
Some of them were soldiers who fought with him in Ascalon's war with the Char. I'd overhear them in the tunnels before I left. They're separatists, trying to devise a way to get back to homeland.
You handle these sideshow rejects. I'll let Ruby know it's time to start his push.
The pains of this world are fatal.
He hasn't eaten for days. First Seraph to cross us will be devoured. Don't give me that look. You don't become co-head animal handler for a circus by being a nice guy. What's that, boy? You smell some rotten collaborators. Show yourself if you dare!
Logan's moving. How are we doing?
Thwarted by another locked door. Maybe you'll lend me your foot key again, Commander.
Demi can probably handle this with a bit more subtlety.
But the foot key is so satisfying.
Codicus, you have to stop. It's over.
Who's this? An imposter of my lost daughter? Imposters all around me. You look like Demi, but you can't be. She's dead. She died the day she betrayed me, just like her backstabbing mother, who I had stabbed in the back.
Father! Murderer!
Commander, stun him under the chandelier. See him fight it like a fine minister.
Buster!
Valette! Please! You have to see it's pointless now. It's done!
Everyone else utterly disturbed by that.
It has been too long. Allow me to act.
lose it, we'll try again. You and your mother. I'll see you both in the mists.
No!
We'll be a family again.
Demi! Please, no! Valette! Stop him!
He skipped. This thing is solid.
It was. He told me Kryder would be sorry. I'm sorry to me.
Don't let him poison any more lives.
Step away from her, traitor. You made this mess. And Codicus is gone.
Buster! Countess, what are you... To me.
I never meant. I can get you to him. I'll get you to that monster so you can put him down. So we can put him down.
So you can betray us while we fight? What do I look like?
I just want to balance this ledger. Then I'll gladly accept whatever fate you see fit.
Anise, you said Codicus was our target.
So be it. Logan, you'll stay with her?
Of course. The Seraph are securing the rest of the manor. I'll see if I can get a medic in here.
He's in a subchamber under us. He has stores of bloodstone down there. We have to be careful.
Are you kidding me? The ego on this man.
This is his inner sanctum. Every time he came back from here, he was slightly more unbalanced.
How do you think the conversation with the sculptor went when he ordered these? I need at least 6 reliefs of my face. No, bigger. Like 8 feet tall. Something that really captures my essence. A catastrophically misguided swagger-sodden plague sore.
You throw away the outside and cook the inside. Then you eat the outside and throw away the inside. What did you eat?
And the room spins. He somehow managed to make this place sickening in more ways than one.
Reinforcements requested.
Throw away the outside and cook the inside. Then you eat the outside and throw away the inside. What did you eat? I have a head like a cat. I have feet like a cat. But I am dumber than a cat.
Slightly larger and more unhinged than our last encounter.
Gods! A mask of his own face. That's lunacy.
My pleasure. Given due process by the Crichton Throne, you are hereby sentenced to... Oh, forget it. Let's just kill him.
You're coming with me!
The shield is too strong. Face up to the overgrown masked coward. Shards. Let's go. Overwhelmed.
Give the magic-infused psychopath more magic?
Trust me, I've heard some things. The Overlord doesn't end.
You hush, Malette. There's no end to today's treachery. She left me! Your mother saw the map. That's why I took you. Now everyone has to pay.
The pains of this world of people.
Reinforcements requested. That had to hurt.
Our moment has finally come.
Crawl!
May Balthazar strengthen you.
Of this world of freedom.
Doran's train.
king. All who injure us will pay.
Our moment has finally come.
We have to get out of this twisted place. Here!
How is she?
She's been asking for you, Valette.
Anise, while they have their moment, to the matter of my billet.
Not wasting any time, eh?
Not when it should be my own.
You served me faithfully. And given the bearded reptile buried somewhere beneath me, you have held up your end of the bargain. Consider yourself a free Sylvari.
How's it feel?
It feels good.
Me. Oh, he's here. Master Tybalt. You found me.
Medic, take her back to her godparents in Divinity's Reach. They'll want to make arrangements.
Thank you for breaking the silence, Captain. Now, I hope you're ready to follow her into the mists, Valette.
Yes.
Countess, Valette helped when she didn't have to. And I'm not sure this is what Demi would have wanted.
She should stand trial. Past deeds. You should be given a chance to make up for them.
There's been too much death today. And I've recently had an opening on my payroll. She'll stay with me and serve her sentence as my ward.
Thank you for your mercy.
Hold that thought until you've served her for a while. You'll be begging for a cell in under a week.
Well, as a first step down this road, let me tell you, you should check Codicus's chambers. I think you might find more than a few things interesting there.
Go. Logan and I will take her to Divinity's Reach. Maybe one day she'll make up for her misdeeds and become better.
Like the Crichton Spiderwort.
Commander, I'm impressed. You know your flora. That's the Queen's favorite flower, you know.
I'm aware.
I was going to leave, but I'm dying to see his room after the splendor that was his private dungeon.
Hey, hey!
Oh, Minister Beetlestone, you did not disappoint.
Lock and load!
Why, Ontaria, do you think he has a painting of Captain Thackeray in here?
That's... maybe because... if he thought... You know what? We should probably never tell Logan about this.
Agreed. That man's been through enough. And this would probably scar him worse than being stuffed in a blighting pod. Nothing in that chest.
Something here.
What is it?
According to this note, it's one of Lazarus's aspects.
A what?
Without it, they could have never resurrected Lazarus. The real Lazarus. Codicus wasn't kidding when he called him a false god when he showed up.
If he's an imposter, it would explain why we were able to see him. But who would pose as Lazarus?
Someone who wanted access to an unstable bloodstone, and an instant army to unquestioningly do their bidding.
Deceptive, tactical, and powerful. Not the greatest combination.
I'll send this to Exemplar Calden with the Shining Blade to authenticate it. Make sure it's not just more propaganda. And then Marjorie. We should get her out of there.
I'll send word to her on my way to... well, wherever I go, I suppose.
So, no Dragon's Watch in your future?
Regretfully. I've been under someone's yoke for too long. It's high time I walk as my own Sylvari for a while.
Well, being in the guild doesn't mean... but I understand. Thanks for everything, Canuck. You've been a good friend.
Oh, don't start weeping about it. I'm sure our paths will cross again.
You can never have too much treasure. You can never have too much treasure.